What makes the US dollar the global currency? Why does it hold such dominance in the world's economy? These are questions that many of us may ponder. The US dollar, a symbol of American economic prowess, wasn't always the titan it is today. Its story begins in 1792 when the United States was a young nation carving its path in the world. The inception of the US dollar was marked by its value being pegged to a specific amount of gold and silver, a system known as bimetallism. This came to pass with the Coinage Act of 1792, which established the dollar as the basic unit of account for the United States. The dollar, thus, was born out of a need for a unified, stable currency to fuel the burgeoning nation's economy. From its humble beginnings, the US dollar has grown into a global powerhouse. But how did it get there? Let's take a journey through time. The 20th century brought about significant changes for the US dollar and its place in the global economy. This era was marked by key events that propelled the US dollar to the forefront of world finance. In the early part of the century, the Gold Standard Act of 1900 was passed. This act officially placed the United States on the gold standard, tying the value of the dollar to a specific amount of gold. This move solidified the dollar's stability and strengthened its international reputation. Fast forward to 1944, and we arrive at a turning point in global economic history: the Bretton Woods Agreement. This agreement, made among leading world powers, established the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Countries around the world would now hold dollars in reserve to back their own currencies. The Bretton Woods Agreement was a pivotal moment, cementing the US dollar's place at the heart of the global economy. Fast forward to today, the US dollar is more than just America's currency. It's a symbol of economic stability and power. Its influence extends far beyond the United States borders, shaping the global economy in ways that few currencies can. In the realm of international trade, the US dollar is king. It's the medium of exchange for numerous transactions, from buying a cup of coffee in a Parisian cafe to purchasing a car from a Tokyo dealership. This dominance is no accident. It's a result of the sheer size and strength of the American economy, which accounts for nearly a quarter of the world's GDP. The dollar's dominance is also reflected in commodity markets. Most commodities, from oil to gold, are priced in dollars. This isn't just a convention, it's a testament to the dollar's stability. When you buy a barrel of oil or an ounce of gold, you're not just buying a physical product. You're buying a promise of value, and that promise is underpinned by the credibility of the US dollar. Moreover, the dollar is the world's primary reserve currency. Central banks around the globe hold trillions of dollars in their reserves. They do this not only because the dollar is widely accepted, but also because they trust in the stability and credibility of the US government. This trust, built over decades, is not easily shaken. Several factors have contributed to the dollar's supremacy. The size and strength of the US economy is one, but there's also the stability of the US government, the depth and liquidity of the US financial markets, and the fact that the dollar is the currency of choice for many international transactions. Yet, the dollar's dominance is not guaranteed. It's challenged by economic shifts, political changes, and technological advancements. But as of now, the dollar stands tall, its influence reaching every corner of the globe. With its deep-rooted history and global acceptance, the US dollar continues to hold its position as the world's dominant currency. But the question remains: will the US dollar maintain its global dominance in the future? In the grand chessboard of world economics, there are several potential challengers to the throne. The rise of emerging economies like China and India, with their burgeoning middle classes and rapid industrial growth, pose a significant challenge. Then, there's the digital frontier. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum, with their decentralized nature, are shaking the pillars of traditional financial systems, offering an alternative to fiat currencies like the dollar. And let's not forget the shifts in global politics, where economic powerhouses are renegotiating their roles and alliances, potentially reshaping the currency landscape. Yet it would be premature to write off the US dollar. Its resilience, backed by the robust US economy, and its ability to adapt and innovate, may well see it navigate these challenges. Whether the US dollar will continue its reign or whether a new global currency will emerge, only time will tell. But for now, the US dollar remains king of the global economy.